Locked On Jets, John Butchko with us once again. We've been talking to him a lot tonight because the Jets have been making a lot of picks. Now, Jermaine Johnson, we had pretty high on our board. He ended up falling. Are you happy with this pick? Any idea why he fell to this point, or are you just happy that the Jets got him?
It's difficult to say why he fell this far, but this was a guy who was rumored to be in the mix for the Jets at 4.
Right.
And as I mentioned a little bit earlier in the night, there was a lot of talk that the Jets were really going to target a defensive end with one of their original 2 first-round picks because Robert Saleh's defense is based on generating pressure, especially from that edge position. And while the Jets are getting Carl Lawson back from injury this year, there was a question mark across from him of who was going to be there. And now the Jets really have 2 bookend pass rushers. And Jermaine Johnson fits really well because he's also a very strong run defender. So this is a 3-down player. This is not a guy who's going to be playing situationally in year 1. He'll step right into the starting lineup. And suddenly, with the return of Lawson, this defensive line looks really good.
Obviously disappointing you guys couldn't get Deebo Samuel, but with the 3 picks that you've been able to make so far in this draft, are you pleased with the decisions the team has been able and who they've been able to get?
Yeah, I think the 2 core needs heading into the night were defensive end and wide receiver, and they've addressed both of them with guys who project as potential big-time impact players. And on top of that, they've built a really strong group of corners. Heading into last season, corner was maybe the weakest position for the team on paper. They entered last season with a bunch of late-round first and second-year players as their starters. This year, they've really upgraded it. They, of course, drafted Sauce Gardner tonight, but they also added DJ Reed from Seattle in free agency. So this is a defense that really had a lot of trouble stopping teams last year. And now they've built a very strong defensive line and a very strong group of corners. And they got Zach Wilson, the pass catcher he needed. So I think all in all, a very strong night for the Jets.
Absolutely, and exciting to see the defense that they're building up there with the Jets. Thank you, John, for all of your wisdom as we've checked in with you several times tonight.